What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode. On today's topic, the Kardashians. There's been a lot of talk about the Kardashians saying some nonsense about business. I've seen a little bit of the video, but we're going to watch it from the beginning to the end together. Because the video's titled Kim Kardashian's Business Advice. Get your fucking ass up and work. Didn't this bitch fucking get famous off of porn? Like, what the fuck did you really do? But show your ass cheeks. Anyway, let's play the video.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work. From the start, we decided that we always wanted to be really open and honest to who we are. When we would film tough episodes that were really about our life, whether it was breakups or transitions or things that other people might be having a hard time dealing with at home, if that changed the way that reality TV is, viewed or seen as being really helpful and informational, I think that makes me proud. I'm just grateful that we've been able to do it for so long.
And I think something that we've always stayed true to is that we want to film really what we're going through. And even if it's not crazy salacious and it might not be something for ratings like some other shows do, we've always stayed true to who we are.
What's important to remember is we've been able to shine a really bright light on issues like the homeless situation in Los Angeles, prison reform, just different things that we actually care about.
I think we've learned a good balance of boundaries over the years, starting
Don't get
with
me
Courtney.
started on boundaries.
That's a
Being
Courtney
the
question.
queen of boundaries. We always show, even if it's something that we don't fully want to get into, we always show a glimpse of something that the viewer really hasn't seen. I'm really excited about this show on Hulu because we really have no restrictions. Before on E, it was totally us and totally amazing, but the episodes were so short and the producers definitely knew what the E audience wanted, and this feels a little bit more documentary style, coming from a different angle of where we're at in our lives now, because it's different sides that maybe the E audience wasn't into our business ventures or my law school journey and stuff like that.
I think I definitely started the boundaries conversation, but I think it's like boundaries within even like how to balance like filming and then having a moment to ourselves, or like taking our kids to school, or knowing that like we need to work out in the morning before we kind of start our day, like all the things to survive.
She's a trailblazer.
I am. But
can we say?
I think boundaries with filming is like, yesterday I got a text like, can we film Valentine's Day? And I was like, that's gonna be a no. I'm sure you would love to, but that's gonna be a no.
You've always been really open. I think what's cool about Court is that she started off our original show not really wanting to be famous or caring. What she showed was just so like limitless, because she didn't give a fuck what anybody thought about her or how they perceived her, and so she just showed everything. This time it's on her terms, but I'm really surprised to see how open she is. What's also different is we film individually a lot, and so I'll watch an episode and just be like, oh my god, that's what you guys were doing, or that's what happened, and that's where you're at. I love it. Like, you've been actually so open this season, more so than I ever thought.
Don't tell her that, she might pull back.
No, I have.
Yeah, no. You're
And but it's
great.
like it's so
Doing
cute.
amazing,
It's
sweetie.
so cute.
Why are they... They're just constantly talking about themselves, bro. Like the whole idea behind the Kardashians is that it's entertainment because of how idiotic it can be. Like, this whole family got famous because of one person's porn video, and like they think they're hot shit because they're exposing their whole life to the world world to be ridiculed and criticized. Like, okay, on the one hand, that's very tough, you know, to show your whole private life, to have people fucking expose you like that, which, okay, in some ways, kudos, but is that really something to be proud of? Like, is that what we got into? We're proud of revealing our idiocy? You know, because I've never really watched the show. I've watched bits and pieces over the years, but why would I want to watch people go through stupid shit because of fame? You know, the whole show, in fact, kind of portrays why you shouldn't want to be famous, to be honest. You know, you're not really working. You know, this whole, like, you started a whole fucking video, oh, get your ass up and work, but, you know, you haven't really worked. You don't really know what work is, do you? I mean, what is work, like, to you? Because if exposing your whole life and having this persona on camera is work to you because it's emotionally stressing and things like that, I don't know. I don't feel like that's a good enough argument to say that you're justified in trying to give advice to other women. And then most of this video is about you promoting your family and your own personal views about what you value. You know, you're a little bit out of touch with the real world because you've been too much in the rich and famous world, you know?
This makes me so happy.
She's never had a reaction like that from me, and it's happened like a few times.
Him kind of paved the way in showing us how to navigate social media and how to take the different social media platforms and use them in such a great way, but in a great cadence. When we first started out doing Keeping Up with the Kardashians, for example, there was barely Twitter. As each platform has evolved and become how this generation does business, she and Khloe and Kourtney have shown the rest of us how to work the different platforms.
But I think we're generally so excited. We see the hard work that goes into each person's business. And so when we get a delivery, I got a push delivery last night and I was so excited and I was posting about it. And then, you know, Khloe will send some Good American jeans and my daughter will steal them. And I show the process because I'm genuinely love the product, see the work behind it, and am their biggest fans. So I think we just get so excited for each other that we want to show it off.
One thing I've learned from Kim is like how being generous with sharing posts or with your ideas, generous with helping people, like it does come back to you.
I think there's room for everyone. It's just like, I think the motto that we've always had, and time and our space and our energy. Yeah.
Right.
And like my mom's thing is always never take no for an answer. And I think that's like in us, in all of us.
Well, if someone's telling you no, you're asking the wrong person.
Yep.
Right, you go, Khloe.
Can you believe this is day one?
Literally, this is insane.
My advice for women in business is you just have to do what you're actually passionate about, because if you don't have passion in it, it's not easy, regardless of how it looks. And I think people see things with instant gratification because of social media, that they think it just comes easy to people. It doesn't, especially if you want something long term.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to surround yourself with people that want to work. Have a good work environment where everyone loves what they do, because you have one life. No toxic work environments, and show up and do the work.
If you're the smartest person in that room, you gotta go to another room. Like, you don't, I want to be around really successful people because that's gonna drive me to be successful. A lot of people get intimidated to be in a room full of smart thinkers, wealthy people, whatever it is. I want to be in that room because it also scares you to want to be to be
It
the
motivates you and
least
inspires
person.
you.
Yeah. I'm like, I gotta hustle. So
But
I
I
can
think
be back
also
in this room and get
because
there.
you see everything on social media and you think, oh, it's just a lifestyle, or oh, it's like really quick and easy and you can just post something, and it's not easy. When you do product shots, when you do post things that are work related posts, it's still a job and it's still really hard, and success is never easy. So you just, if you put in the work, you will see results. It's that simple.
It is not that simple. because you just said that it's not simple. That people, your sister literally just said that people get stuck in this idea of instant gratification, which is very true. And a lot of it has to do with you guys, because you guys kind of started the whole trend of using your own personal life to get fame, right? You know, you have all these females now on Instagram being influencers who are posting pictures and things like that. But the truth is that it's not simple, because when you're a model, you not only have to model for yourself, you have to model for other people's ideas, other people's products. So a lot of the times it's products that you don't believe in. So don't feed that bullshit that you're posting and doing all this stuff for products that you believe in, because that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because most of the products that you guys sell are the same materialistic products that they sell everywhere else. There's not much of a fucking difference. You're only adding on to the social trend. You're not really teaching anything, because I mean, you're talking about wanting to be in a room with the smartest people, with people who are successful, business-like, but women nowadays are like thinking that they don't have to be educated. You know, there's this whole dynamic back and forth between men who want women who are not educated. They just want trophy wives. And then you got the other half where you got women who are educated, business successful, but fucking single. Like this is such an unrealistic approach to business advice, because some of it makes sense, right? It's true. There's a lot of things that make sense. You do have to have a good work ethic. You have to be passionate about what you want to do. You cannot just do whatever just because. If you're not passionate about it and you're not around people who are passionate about the same things that you're passionate about, you're not going to be successful in what you're doing. She's completely 100% right about that. But I think that people are really upset because it's coming from you, Miss Kardashian. I mean, you guys are the embodiment of instant gratification and fucking and the simple life. Like, I don't think it didn't really feel genuine coming from them, because they got lucky, you know. And I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure that a lot of the decisions that they made during those production days when they were doing their personal life, showing it off, and even now with everything that's been going on, they've been doing a lot of things that are morally questionable. I'm 100% sure that they have done things that they are not passionate about, that they didn't want to do, that they only did it for clout, for fame, just to fucking have instant gratification. Because your whole life symbolizes that, is instant gratification. That you just gotta look pretty. You just gotta be pretty. Like your whole image is that you won't be successful unless you're beautiful or know the right people, like, or fuck the right people. Like, you can't. It's not coming from a genuine place. That's all I got to say about this. You know, I can see people's frustrations. I mean, I'm frustrated just hearing it, because even though this, dumb people can say stuff that sounds smart. They can say the right things, but your lifestyle hasn't proven that you actually believe in the things that you are preaching to people. How are you gonna tell women to get up, get your fucking ass up and work, bitch? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women out there that would switch places with you, because what they're doing for work right now, you wouldn't even be able to do. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because the truth is that the majority of the population in the United States are working women. The majority of the population is working women. The most educated population of the U.S. is women. So I think you can shove your advice up your big ass booty. Fake ass booty too. Anyway, that's all, folks. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know what you thought. What you think? Am I too harsh? Am I too harsh? You know? Do you agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments. Peace out. Love you guys. Deuces.